I'd like to introduce you to a concept called coherence. And this is where you are aligned and it feels good. When you are in coherence, it feels good. You feel good. You feel powerful. You feel confident. You feel happy. And coherence is really, I think, one of the biggest goals for me of my life. And so alignment, what does that mean, right? What does it mean to have coherence? Is that you have alignment between your inner self and your outer self. So maybe you have certain desires and you are able to express those desires in your words, in your actions, in your life. And you are connected with your inner self, your what some call essence, or your inner core, your inner being, that part of you that's just pure love. So that part that we all have, that some people call it a soul, is within us. And when that part of us and our outer selves, so it could be many things in our outer lives, our thoughts, our beliefs, when that is not aligned, then we are not having coherence and we're going to feel unhappy. So it's a life work to obtain more and more coherence. That is where you have beliefs, you have thoughts, and you do actions that are aligned with your essence, which is pure love. So when you do something that feels like a lie, when you feel like you're out of integrity, that feels bad, and that's out of alignment, and that's not coherence. When you do not express yourself because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you think you're gonna, you're being a pain, that's out of alignment. When you have beliefs, a lot of times it's not just our outer activities or how we interact with other people, it's also our inner thoughts and our beliefs can be out of alignment from our real, true, deep, deep knowing. So when you know deep, deep inside yourself, and we all do, we all have this, I believe, that we are worthy, that we are enough as we are, that we are worthy of love, that we matter, that we deserve respect, that we deserve acceptance. When we know that at our core, deep, deep inside, we all have that, and something happens that's discordant with that, we're not having coherence. And so we often have all developed beliefs and patterns of behavior that are out of alignment with that. So maybe we believe that we're not enough. Somewhere in our psyche we believe that, but actually our soul, our inner being, knows that that's not true. It's discordant, it's out of alignment, we feel bad. So I wanted to introduce that concept to you because it's, we can think of peacefulness, we can think of harmony, we can think of happiness, we can think of expressing our true selves, we can think of being in integrity, feeling love and loved. Those are all signs of coherence. So whatever you can do in your life to get more coherence is going to be fantastic. It's going to make you feel good. Now, in this conversation, we have to address the elephant in the room, so to speak, which is that we do things all the time that make us feel not so good, right? So when it comes to our eating behavior or our health habits or whatever that is, we might do something and then feel bad afterwards. We might feel regret. We might feel guilt or shame or blame, right? That's out of alignment with our inner being because we know that we're worthy no matter what we do. So the process of making mistakes is actually important because it brings to light our beliefs that are discordant with our inner being, right? So if you believe you're worthy of love and you're worthy of self-care, and it's important to practice self-care to carry out self-love as you move through your life, if that's an inner knowing, but you have a belief that you're not worthy, and therefore you say, screw it, I'm not going to eat well. I'm not going to take care of myself. I'm going to put other people before my own well-being. That results in behavior the behavior is the symptom. It's not the problem, right? It's the symptom. But that symptom wakes us up. It's just like if something's happening in your physical body, and all of a sudden you have pain. Well, that pain's a symptom that something is not working inside, right? So instead of feeling bad about your behavior that you don't like, welcome it as an opportunity to learn about yourself, to learn about those inner beliefs and chronic thoughts that are making you do that, and work on it, take responsibility, and begin to change and forgive yourself and be compassionate and kind to yourself and know that it takes time, and move toward coherence. So every time you make a mistake, that's an opportunity for you to move toward coherence. So let's stop thinking about the behavior as bad, bad, bad. It's actually an opportunity. And slowly but surely, we can all be moving toward more coherence. And I think that that's sort of the answer to a lot of the problems we have in our world. If more and more people were moving toward coherence, the world would be a better place. So I love the idea, and I really wanted to present it to you so that you could understand that this is a greater purpose, right? It's not about, oh, I don't like that one thing that I do. It's really not about that. It's about how can I move toward alignment of recognizing my own self-worth and practicing self-love and self-care as often as I possibly can. And then when I don't, to forgive myself. That's kind of feels much better than a lot of the other stuff that we're normally doing. So think about coherence and how it can relate to you and help you on your path to being happier and healthier and wealthier. Why not?